The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey everybody, Lee Pennington here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Really do appreciate it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are from in the world. We are going to begin slightly a little bit later than normal, a couple of minutes late. I'm just conscious that a lot of people are still filtering in, so I'm just giving them a little bit of courtesy just to actually attend and come in. But we will begin in the next 30 seconds. I just thought I'd pop in and say hello, see how everyone's doing. And the most important thing of all, can you see my screen, hopefully, and you can hear my voice loud and clear. If you can't see or hear that, then please do let me know and we'll alter a few things. So let's have a look who we've got in here. Okay, Walter saying no sound, but everyone else, Walter, can hear me, so they're saying screen and sound good. So it may be your settings, Walter. Obviously, you can't hear me if I'm saying this, but everyone's saying Ian. Okay, so we've got Ian saying good, Julie, Anthony, Jerry, Patrick, Jason, thank you, my friend, Cameron, no problem in Vancouver. So we've got people all over the world, which is amazing. Obviously, this webinar is about DropMock, okay, which is something that has really taken off much more than we could have ever anticipated, and we're so thrilled with the response that we're getting from everybody. Now, what I would say is that the way that we're going to hold this webinar is that I will stay on the call. That is my promise to you, till I've answered every single person. However, there are hundreds and hundreds of people on the line. So what I am going to have to do, I'm going to have to ignore the chat box for a little while, but I will come back in and I will answer those questions. Now, hopefully, as I run through the webinar, I will answer your question anyway, and that is my aim. However, if I don't manage to do that, then please just put into chat as well, because my team are in chat. They are answering questions all the way through the webinar. Unfortunately, I don't mean to come across as rude if I don't answer your question specifically or personally to you. It's just I'm just going to ignore the chat box because it's flashing up like a beacon all the time, and that's the only reason why. Superb, thank you, Ian. So yeah, like I said, it is going to be recorded. I've pressed the record button and hopefully we will have that recording for everybody to watch, but it is going to be best to stay on the line and actually listen to what I've got to say live so you can ask any questions. Okay, so let us begin. Nothing better. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've never heard me before, I'm not really like other people in the fact that the way that I hold webinars, and I'm not going to give you a sob story. And so many people will have heard this before, but we've got so many new people in DropMock. They've never heard of me, and they've never heard of my team. So it's only polite just to introduce myself on the very basic. Okay, I'm not going to give you a rags to riches story. I'm not going to tell you what qualifies for me to speak to you. Hopefully now you love the platform, and just to give you a little bit of history, a little bit of background on me and how we got to where DropMock is. So obviously my name's Lee Pennington. I'm from the UK, from the northwest of England, a little place called Chorley. I've got somebody in from Leyland, which is about 3 miles from me, which is pretty cool. And what I would say is that I've been in your position. Now, how do I know that? Because I've been through the apprenticeship of internet marketing. And that's what I like to call it, the apprenticeship. I feel we all have to follow the path, the apprenticeship of internet marketing, of marketing in general, and we all have to learn by the same mistakes. How many times we make those mistakes is entirely up to us, but I've been there. I've bought the products, I've not used the products, I've jumped from one thing to the next thing, I've lost money on paid traffic, I've lost money on solo ads, I've bought membership sites, I have been an affiliate marketer, I've been a network marketer, I have never told my wife at the beginning how much money we were losing, and I've actually got to this point now by actually going into paid traffic, learning Facebook ads, becoming a good affiliate marketer, and then actually releasing some courses and then moving on to software, and then started to become successful at affiliate marketing and also product creation, product development and product launches. So I'm pretty much done it all, and that's why I say where I've been in your position, regardless of whether you've never made a sale, regardless of you're plodding along, regardless of whether you're doing extremely well with product launches and as an affiliate marketer. I've been there, I've done that, I've shared and done the apprenticeship. And internet marketing, if anyone's just thinking as a kind of a quick fix, a quick thing that we can make a ton of money overnight. It isn't like that. It's something that you really need to try extremely hard at, something that you need to work at, it's something that you need to create a business around, and that's why I always kind of coach and show, and I'll show you this on this call as well. My DropMock team, you may have heard us as Lead 7 before. Lead 7 is my kind of, let's say, parent company, and where we create these other companies like DropMock. But DropMock now is going to be the life and soul. It's going to be our flagship product we are going to take forward, and we're going to take you with us. Okay, in the chat box now you'll see loads of people who are kind of my team, but we didn't have a team from the beginning. Okay, it was very much that I had to learn the processes all the way through myself and actually get to the point where I've got a team, and I will speak about that a little bit as well. Okie dokie. So what we're going to cover, we're going to cover your DropMock account. Okay, we're going to cover the DropMock software. I'm going to give you a new DropMock feature, okay, which is going to go in your account. I'm going to showcase that to you. We're going to do some DropMock training. I'm going to tell you about the DropMock future plans, and we're going to finish with a Q&A session. So hopefully through all those, I will have answered your question. One thing I would say at the moment, we are on top of support, okay, but we give away so much software with regards to bonuses, etc. And each one of those software, it isn't just a case of giving you a plugin. We have to create individual accounts. So there was a backlog with support. And again, I do apologize for that, but we can't get over the fact that we did give away a hell of a lot, and creating individual accounts has been time consuming. That isn't your fault, okay, ladies and gentlemen. And if you hadn't got a response immediately from support, I do apologize for that. We are usually so on top with support, but you know, got close to nearly 3,000 new members, all wanting software, all wanting access to DropMock if they hadn't got it, and all asking us for different things. But rest assured, those tickets, if they are unanswered, they will be answered 100%. And I've been speaking to my support team, and they assure me that we are on top of that. One thing that I would say is that, guys, if someone needs to talk, can you just turn off your speaker? Okay, guys, you don't come in with the speaker, please. One thing I would say with regards DropMock and with support, if you ever do send a support ticket in, it's vitally important that you log into the platform, the support desk, to see the response. So many times we get people saying, well, you're not responding to me, you're not responding to me, and actually we've sent out the email, but it's been lost in spam, and unfortunately the response is there, but we haven't logged into the support desk to see it. But again, you know, I know the vast majority of people do know that, but if you're thinking that we haven't responded, that may be the reason why. Okay, so your DropMock account, let's quickly go over there, go through a few things, and I sometimes feel that we have to explain ourselves, and this is kind of the mindset of what the IMers as such have created, and I'm going to kind of tell you exactly what you get with each account that you have access to, so you are under no illusions. You know exactly what comes with it. We haven't tried to kind of you know, pull the wool over your eyes with anything you get, and really to put it into context what you actually have got with the software. And I'll run through this very, very quickly. So with the Elite account, with the main account, you get 40 templates. Now with the Elite account, and guys, there is going to be training coming, but I quickly need to go through this just to make sure people do understand. So you get 40 templates. We only gave 30 at the beginning, but we've given 10 extra, so you get 40 templates. Those 10 extra ones will also be in your account. You've got unlimited downloads with the software. You've got the HD downloads. You've got no watermark. You've got the software, and you've got a new feature which I'm going to reveal live on this call. Now let's quickly put that into context in what you've got. Let's say, just break it down into the 40 templates. If you go to the cheapest place in the world, let's say Fiverr, for some crappy kind of mock-ups, whatever it may be, and you paid $5 for a template, so you're going to pay $200 for a template, okay, for the 40 templates. Now you could only use those templates once on an individual basis. What we're giving you is 40 templates with unlimited downloads, so you can use them time and time again. Even if you got a discount and they give you a discount of 20, 30, 40%, you're still talking about $100 and odd to actually get those 40 templates in and be able to use them. We're also giving you HD downloads in the fact that we got a lot of people asking for that. We listen to our customers and we deliver. So we give the HD downloads, where say you went to Fiverr, you would pay extra for that. There's no watermark, and then you get the software where you can create massive mock-ups in multiple different situations with multiple different images that you add. So put that into context, regardless of whether you got in at the beta price, regardless of whether you got in at the price now at $40. Do you know what I mean? That is the kind of value that we are providing with the elite account. Okay, and sometimes it does need explaining that, because people see the elite account and then they think, well, I want this, I want this. We can't possibly give everybody everything with a main account, because we've got to look to the future of DropMock. DropMock is going places, and we've got to actually ensure that DropMock survives and keeps going, and we have that investment to improve the platform and change, and you will see some improvements even now on this call. Now, with the DropMock Design Club, this is for the guys who got the first upgrade. You're going to get everything in the main that I've spoke about. You get 110 new mockups straight away. You get 30 new mockups every single month. You can use the DropMock URL grabber. You can use the DropMock storage. You've got access to the exclusive Facebook group membership, and you have the DropMock developers rights. Now, what I should also say, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on this call and you're in the DropMock Design Club, which was the first upgrade, get yourself in the Facebook exclusive group. Okay, we're doing amazing things in there. We've got some absolutely amazing members, and there's a lot of them on this call now, which is great to see. Okay, quickly show you over in the mock-up. This is the Design Club, and as you can see, it's not just a Design Club where we're telling you things, we're actually showcasing. We've got Joe, who is an amazing member, who I've got to point him out. Joe has been actually teaching people, coaching people how to create mock-up videos. So as you can see here, this is Aidan. He's got a mock-up video here, and this is all going in the actual members club. Okay, so as I scroll down, you'll see loads and loads going on. You know, it isn't just an actual software that we give you to the membership. What we want you to do is become part of the community, part of something bigger than just a software. Okay, and as you can see, you know, we're inundated with members, but we still need all the other members in there as well. And it's an exclusive club, which that comes with the membership of the DropMock Design Club. Okay, I will go over that again in detail in a little while. Now, if you get the editor, sorry, these are some of the actual testimonials that we got from people who are in the club, and it's really, really nice to see members in there helping each other out, actually using the software, and that's the really good thing. People actually using the software and actually allowing them to actually do something that they couldn't do before, and also allowing them to do it with ease at the touch of a button. And that's the amazing thing about DropMock. Now, we've got the DropMock Editor. As you can see on here, the DropMock Editor is obviously either you can add overlays, where you can add text, where you can add mock-ups, where you can add memes, where you can resize, add stickers, and I will go through that in a short while. Okay, so that's the DropMock Editor, and that was the OTO 2. Okay, so we had OTO 1, which is the DropMock Elite Club, the Members Club, OTO 1, 2, which is the DropMock Editor. We also had the DropMock Reseller Steps. Now, this is sold out, but for anybody who has the reseller account, I'll very, very quickly go through this. Okay, you apply to be an affiliate with a unique code that we have sent you. Okay, once approved, send the link to our support desk. Again, that will be in the actual documentation that we sent you. If you go into your JVZoo account, go to the reseller, click on the reseller thanks or the reseller access, and all the information will be there. I'm just going to cover it a little bit quickly. With that, you send in the name and the image. Okay, that is non-compulsory if you don't want to do it, but what we can do is brand your bonus page with your name and with your image that we are going to supply you. Okay, once you're confirmed, we will then set you to 100% commissions. Okay, we will send you your own, not that I should say own, but it says one. We will send you your own bonus page and bonuses. You are then good to go. Okay, answers to common questions, which we'll keep getting into support. You need to apply for the main software only, and that means you will then be cookied in to all the other softwares in the funnel. You can't set the price is set. We can't have people undercutting DropMock, and you will be on delayed payment for 30 days because of how many scams are going on with with JVZoo. Okay, that is that. Right, now let's begin with some training. I've got over the kind of you know, book housekeeping, and now we can go to the training. Now, what we're going to do is quickly go over to DropMock itself. Okay, let me just go back over to DropMock. Okay, just log in there. Okay, you should all see my screen now. Now, what's going to happen in DropMock is that every time that we put new templates into your account, into the account itself, we're going to actually brand them with the word new. Okay, self-explanatory. And then when the next 30 go in, the next 30 go in, we'll take these new signs off and we'll put the new 30 in. Okay, so these are the actual mock-ups that you can see. Now, each one is ready to go. If you have access to the main, you've got 40. Like I said, if you have access to the members club, you have access to every single one. And I'm not teaching people to suck eggs with regards to using these, but I'll quickly show you what you get with this. So when you click on use, and again, all we're going to do here is either, let me just open up some images. Okay, so all we're going to do here, we can drag it, drop it in. So if we want to just drop the image in, we can drag it and drop it. And then what it does, it goes through the image editor, or should I say the scroll and the cropper. Now what we can do here, we can change this easily. We can move it, or we can actually shrink the image by using the scroll on your mouse. Okay, so if you wanted to get something more in, the image wasn't sized, you can actually resize it with the scroll on your mouse. Okay, and then we can get in virtually what we want. May take a little bit of playing around with, but then we just crop and save, and then we're going to have the actual image that we have then, and it's ready to go. Now we can download that image, and like I said, everybody now has the actual HD. So why do we put on the actual watermark on the logo, or should I say this? It's so you can take multiple, or you have unlimited actual views. So you could create unlimited views of this. What's also not happening is you're not rendering the image. You're seeing if it's what you want before you actually download it. When you download it, the watermark will not be there. Okay, so it's quite simply, it's just on there, so unless you make mistake, you're not rendering it, you're not downloading it, and you're ready to go with that. And as soon as you download it, the watermark will not be on the software. Now, if you have the text editor, all you would do is go to add text effect. You can choose which one, and the standard image or high definition image, whichever one you want. And then once it's been uploaded to the image editor, you are good to go with regards enhancing, adding effects. Okay, so it's very easy to add effects. Okay, and also you've got the drag and drop element, so you either click on it or you drag it in to the platform and change it. Okay, so again, we've thought about the ease of this, and you know, you don't have to muck about with any code, change anything. Okay, you have text, you have the draw, you have the sharpness. With regard to sharpness, it's going backwards and forwards, and it'll be changing the image as you can see it. You have the contrast, brightness, saturation. If you press arrow, you also red eye, whiten, and blemish. Okay, so I'm just going to close that. Now we can simply start over. If we have the EMC, if you have the upgrade, you have My Drive, where you can download these images, and as soon as you download, it will actually take the images to the software and actually use it as a cloud base and load those images for you. Okay, so as we know that more and more images will be coming, on the left hand side we have the ability to be able to categorize them in desktop and laptops, tablets and billboards, smartphones, cups and mugs, sketches and apparels. Okay, and that will become more and more and more. Now, one thing that surprised me by anybody who's in the DropMock Design Club, because they straight away they said that we had new templates. Okay, so they clocked this straight away and we got feedback, but they haven't, and here you have people showing the DropMock the new templates and showing what they're doing in here. But what they haven't done, they haven't noticed a new feature of the software, which I couldn't actually believe. I saw the Facebook group and I was waiting for it to come in. Now, we've got it here now where you have Sketch. If you look at one of these sketch pads, okay, we just go to use. I'm just going into chat while this is loading up. Everyone can hear me and see me. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, so everyone's getting answered, brilliant. So this is what we have now given to every single member, regardless of whether you're a main user, regardless of whether you're an upgrade. This is something that we've been working on, and I wanted to add it to the membership, and I wanted to give everyone access. So you will have this now in your account. All you simply do is go and drop an image. I'm going to upload the image. Okay, I'm just going to choose this image here. I'm just going to open it because this is another way we can add an image. And then, okay, now can everybody see on my screen that this is an image? Okay, this is a photograph, this is an image. Now watch what happens when I crop and save. Okay, so the software is now going to crop and save. The processing the image. Okay, no longer than 15 seconds. Can you see how we've created a sketch drawing with that image? Now nobody in the DropMock Members Club saw this. I know it would completely surprise me, but can you see how it's taken the image and it's creating a sketch? Now what that's done, that gives you a totally new dimension with regard to your graphics, with regard to your the way that you can create things. Okay, so it's a very, very, well, I absolutely love the tool, and everybody now has access to that. Now what we're also going to do, we're going to start to add more sketches as they come in, as they see it, but these are the types of things that we're building on the platform. Remember very early on when I said to you, this platform is going to grow and grow and grow, and we're going to take our members with it. I 100% meant that. Okay, we already have new plans in place. We're actually going through those, and you know, we're going to start to release them as they come. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to happen on a weekly basis, but as we get something amazing and add it to the platform, you will get access to that. Could everybody see that? I'm just in chat. Okay, cool. So we're saying cool, 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 love it, wow. Okay, Thomas, how you do a SketchUp? Very easy. All you do is and we're going to make the platform a lot easier. So as you can see here on the bottom right, at the moment you've just got a tick. Now this tick lets you know whether you can use that image. If the tick isn't there, if it's a cross, you can't use that image. But we're going to change this, and we're going to change it to a pencil and to a photograph. And when we add something else in the not so near future or the near future, it will go something to else. But at the moment, if you want to find sketch ones, simply go to sketches and you will see the sketch images. Okay, so on your left hand side, if you click the left hand one and then you just choose one, so which one do we choose? Just choose this one. Okay, and then all you're going to do then on the sketch one, just drop the image. People are asking me to do it again, guys, so they didn't do it. Let's use this image. I've not tried this image. Let me just try this image. Okay, and then different images. Let me just crop and save. Okay, and then all it's going to do, it's going to do it in the background. You don't have to do anything. Let's see how this one comes out. And can you see how it's created a sketch image? Can you see that? And I was actually, you know, I asked for this. We produced this, and you know, you could put in images of your clients. You could put in, you know, I mean, I'm not going to give you ideas because you probably ideas running around your head now of what you can do with this platform, but you have it. Okay, regardless of the membership that you have it. If you've got the elite members, the DropMock Design Club, more and more and more of these will start to come in to the software. Let me answer some questions. Can you please show? Okay, Denise, I'm glad you love it. Yeah, Julie, yeah, careful with the brands. I was just showing this for a demonstration purpose, but you could literally put whatever you wanted within this, and that is on that. So we've got desktops and laptops, we've got tablets and billboards, we've got smartphones, we've got cups and mugs, and we've got sketches, and we've got apparels. Okay, and as you can see, each one is ready for you to go in the software and start to use it now. Okay. I'm just, you know. Okay, did everybody see that? Because I think more people are saying more and more. Jerry, the way that you would have a watermark of yourself, you would actually use the editor, and that's how you would use your watermark. Okay, brilliant, Cameron. I'm glad you love that. Jerry saying love it. Cameron's saying first class. Christina, I'm not sure how you say what you're saying. How are you meaning how you do the sketch? But I've just showed that again. No problem, Anne. Can we change the background picture and leave everything else? Jack, no. With the background images, we have to do it. The thing about the actual mock-ups is that It isn't just a mock-up that we put into the software. There's so many calculations that go in to allow you to be able to click a button and to be able to add an image to any of the mock-ups that we have. So as you can also see in the mock-ups, as requested by a lot of people, we've put in more billboards, and we put in other features with regards to that. We stayed away. People said, okay, Lee, we've got enough phones, we've got enough desktops, laptops, can you do this and this? And again, if you're not in the DropMock Design Club and you are a DropMock Design member, get yourself in there, because you have an influence on where we take the platform and what we do to actually add to it. So whether we're going to add new mockups, what you would like to see, we are taking the feedback from our members and we are actually, you know, putting it into the actual software. And like I say, if you see now off, I'm just going to play this very quickly. Hopefully it'll play on mine. But this is kind of the stuff that's being produced and how you can create the mockups and use the mockups in the software and create videos. Okay, and Joe's kindly done testimonials for that in testimonials, training videos for that in the members area, and we'll also try to get that into DropMock as well, so you can see that. I'll just try another video. So as you can see, loads of people. This is Paul. Paul's an amazing designer as is. Okay, and Paul has basically integrated Usign into the mockups, as you can see. Okay, I mean, the talent that we have in this group has absolutely blown me away. All right, it really has, and we're now taking it to the next level. And as you can see, we've got lots of different training videos in there with regards to that and the feedback that you're getting back. Okay, so let me go back to here, and I am going to answer some questions. What does that include? Should I just log out to the webinar and get a support ticket? Michael, I mean, I'm going through what is included now, but by all means, you don't have to buy anything on this call. That I should say that as well. This is the bonus webinar. I'm not going to hit you with something that you have to invest in. Okay, like I said, I'm different the way that I do things. You've invested in DropMock. I'm just showing you where we're going to go with it and what you can have access. Okay, so cool. Loads of questions coming in. So yeah. Yes, you can create these videos still with the elite members. Okay. In the actual members club, we've actually done the videos for you to show you how to do that. Okay, I've just shown you the DropMock new feature. And what we're going to do now is going to do a little bit of training with regards to DropMock, and I'm going to try and gauge at where you're at and what you currently do, what you're trying to sell, how you're trying to sell it, and I'm going to look at, we're going to do a little bit of a coaching call of how I would get people in my coaching and show them. And again, do not worry, I'm not selling any coaching. This is all part of you being a DropMock member, and there's going to be plenty more of this to come, and it's going to be within the members club. So to move forward with any training, we need to start from the beginning. Okay, so many times as marketers, we actually go to the end steps even without knowing it. And I'm going to go through that in a little while, but just think about that in your back of your mind, where I said that a lot of the times we miss a hell of a lot of steps out and we go to the end. Okay, and I will explain that a little bit better as we go through. So to begin with, what I want to tell you, or you to tell me in the chat box, what is your goal? What is your goal to working online? What do you want to achieve? What is your ambition? What is your benchmark of success? What is the goal that you want to achieve? And I need to know that. So just put in chat what your goal is. Okay. Okay, Pierre. Okay, brilliant. So talent, great restoration to get me click other tabs to create image. Okay, sustainable income, help people to learn. Okay, world domination, provide a solid service to my clients, virtually assist. Okay, provide a better life for my family. Okay, just have enough money, making money people, kick ass. Okay, we've got absolute. The chat box is okay. We've got someone who's got a specific figure. I'm not going to read names out. Okay, consistent sales, a certain amount of money to build an email list, all of the above, what people said. Find the cure to the zombie virus. Bradley, I can't help you there, mate. Okay. As I just need a Lamborghini. David, stay on the call and we'll get you that. Okay, to stand out from the condition. Okay, right. Now I'm going to ask you another question. Okay, very, very similar. Very similar to what I've just asked there. What is your plan? Okay, what is your plan? How are you going to achieve that goal? What are you going to do? Just put in chat now what you're going to do. You've told me what your goal is. We've had everything ranging from earning $500 a day to providing a better life for my family, to becoming successful, to be earning a little bit of money, to quit your job. What is the plan? Okay, out of interest. All right. Okay. 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 Okay, and I'm just being a little quiet for a while because I'm just waiting for these to come in. And they are coming in. Okay. Right. Okay, now we're still getting people giving me goals. Okay, a lot of people are giving me goals. They're not actually giving me a plan. Okay. Okay, so Ian's come up with a plan. Right, okay, just stop there then. Stop there. We've got a lot coming. What I would say is not as many plans as coming as goals. And this is the big problem. Okay? And when people say they have a plan, they don't have a strategic plan. They don't have the steps in place. They know what they want to achieve. They know they want a better way of living. They know that they want to provide more for their family. Okay? And they are starstruck by, let's say, people showing the money that is being made online. And let me tell you, 50% of that is BS. Okay? People show you results. They don't show you, the cost of it, actually getting that result. They don't show you what goes into it, the achievement. They just tell you a screenshot that they've earned $100,000 in so many. I don't do screenshots very, very well because they can be manipulated. But anyway, but so many people have basically just told me about their goal and they don't know the plan. And that's going to go me on to the next point. So many times we forget the most important part of achieving our goal, and that is a clearly defined, actionable plan. Now, I began as a network marketer. Okay, I got brought in, I got sucked in, I tried to make a go of it. All I saw were the successful guys were making a lot of money, a hell of a lot of money, and I just thought that it would be a case of me copying and pasting, doing exactly what they were doing to replicate. But there were so many missing parts that I didn't have, and I didn't realize that I needed a plan and I needed to work at that plan consistently to achieve my goal. And when that clicked, when I realized it, and when I formulated a plan of where I wanted to be and how I wanted to get there, then everything started to fall into place. I still made mistakes. I still didn't get to where I wanted to as quickly as I wanted to, but I was moving in the right direction. So we jump straight to, and let me ask, and you don't have to put it in chat, but I bet you on this call, now we've got hundreds and hundreds of people on this call, I bet somebody was going to ask me, how much should I sell DropMock for? What should I say to potential clients? How should I position it? Okay, if that's you, yeah, and it gets asked on every single webinar, and I've got an answer for every one of those. I can give you an answer. Let's say, for instance, the first one. I would say that you sell, you don't put a monetary terms on it. You look at the problem that you are solving a person and actually what that would cost them in everyday living in the real world to solve that problem. And you can then put a price on it. So it's very easy to say sell a DropMock image for $50, for $10, for $100, for $200. But you know your clients, you know the problem that you are solving, and once you know that, you can put a definitive answer on that. And again, we don't want to talk about going too low, but anyway, I'm missing the point here. We jump straight to that. The issue when we jump straight to that about the actual sale is when really there are so many steps to get you to this point that usually you will have overlooked them and are blinded by the focus of making the sale without knowing how to make the sale. And those two sentences are very similar, but very, very different. We are on social media, we are on email marketing lists, that they send an email about, you know, earning $100,000 over a certain period. We follow gurus, they show bank accounts, they show this, they show that. Okay, and we are fixated with that sale. We want to make that first sale. We'll buy the products out there, we'll buy the software out there, we'll buy the training, maybe without going through it. But we don't know how to make the sale. We know we want to make the sale, but we don't know how to make the sale. Now let's look closely at one of my plans, and I should have got this up and running before, okay, but let me just go over to Asana, and I use Asana on a regular basis. I use this before my team actually came with me, and I use Asana, like I say, on a daily basis to set tasks for myself and to set tasks for my team. And this is a little bit of an insight into my business. Okay, let's just go to DropMock. Everyone knows DropMock. Okay, I'm just going to go to what we got here. Okay, actually, am I in DropMock? I think I'm in the DropMock one, haven't I? Let me just go down. I should have opened this up actually. DropMock, who's you? DropMock shoot. There we are. Launch DropMock. Sorry. Okay, so launch DropMock. I'm going to let this load. Okay. Now, so many people see the end result. Okay, so many people just see the software, invest in the software, buy the training. Okay, but there's so much more going into it. There's got to be actionable steps. There's got to be actionable steps that you take, that you follow, or you aren't going to get to that end goal. And as we go down, you know, this was just for the launch DropMock. And as we go down and down, okay, there are, I think last count, about 300 separate little tasks for me to achieve to get DropMock to where I want to get it. And I can keep scrolling down. I can keep scrolling down, 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 down. Now, you will see that also some of these tasks I have set for my team. But when I started this 2 years ago, just over 2 years ago, all these tasks were set to me. Okay, I realized very, very early on I weren't going to achieve what I wanted to achieve if I didn't have the steps in place to achieve it. And even to the point of contacting people, you'll see a part here where I need to, let me just go to JVs, where I need to reach out to JVs at a certain time. Okay, so even things that are just me actually contacting people all should be set as a task. Otherwise, sometimes I forget about doing it. Asana does remind me. We've got other things like Trello. We've got Slack. There's so many different things out there, but Asana works well for me. Asana is free, okay, for groups of 10 or less people. So again, you know, if you've not looked at Asana, go and check out Asana. Asana is something that was developed by one of the developers behind Facebook. So it's an amazing platform. It's something that I use on a daily basis. It sends me emails. And when it sends me those emails, it actually tells me the date and the time, etc. And I'm going to go into that a little bit more. Okay. So that's a very quick look at my plans. Now, there are three main barriers when we're trying to achieve what we want to achieve. And when I say what we want to achieve, there were so many people say, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to sell DropMock, I want to sell videos, I want to have a design service. And the barriers can be for any business model that you are going into, for anything you want to sell. So really kind of match it to the product, the service, the business that you want to go in. But the three main barriers that a lot of people face and that I face on a regular basis are probably the same types of ones that you face. Now, procrastination is one of the biggest ones. Okay, and believe me, I'm one of the worst people at doing this, but let's quickly go over that before we go on to the next step. So it's and I got this kind of definition from Google, so I haven't made this up in any way, but it kind of nails it. And we all do it. It's the avoidance of doing a task which needs to be accomplished. It is the practice of doing more pleasurable things in place of less pleasurable ones, or carrying out less urgent tasks instead of more urgent ones, thus putting off impending tasks to a later time. What it's basically saying is that we go on Facebook too much, we're on a mobile phone, we're texting, we're watching TV, rather than doing the things that count, the things that matter, the things that will improve my business. And that's what procrastination is. We put things off. We have a task that's difficult and we think, oh, well, you know, I can do it tomorrow, or, you know, I've got a bit of time next week. when the girls aren't coming round or the kids are at school, so I'll put that off now. I'll tell you what I'll do now. I'll go on to Skype, I'll chat to a buddy, or I'll go on Facebook and I'll be nosy on my neighbour and see what they've done with their uncle, or you know, these are the types of things that allow us or prevent us from doing the actionable content. The other thing, what I showed you there, is not having actionable steps and tasks in place. And when I say actionable steps and tasks, we need to first of all know what they are. Now, loads of people then said YouTube, Facebook. Okay, so they know what they should be doing, but they know the tasks in place, the steps in place to achieve what they want to do. Okay, I'm going to start to promote a product or a service or DropMock on Facebook ads. So I'm going to spend $5 on the first day, $10 on the second day. But before I do all that, I need to research. And I'm going to show you how to do a little bit of research on Facebook in a little while. I'm going to research whether or not I have a client base, whether or not I have customers on Facebook. Can I reach them? Can I target them? Can I actually get them to like a product or service that I want to sell, i.e. DropMock? The other thing as well is not making yourself accountable. Okay, if you go back to my Asana, okay, I'll quickly go back to my Asana, and you'll notice that the vast majority of tasks in our Asana, okay, we have specific dates that they need to be completed by. This isn't just me, this is my team as well. Now, these need to be either accomplished by those dates, or there is repercussions in the fact that why wasn't this accomplished? Why wasn't it? When a deadline was set, what was the reason? It is a good reason if something was out of your control, for sure. But if you put actionable content with deadlines that you have to stick to, then this again makes it so you actually do it. Rather than just having the steps in place, do it so, like I said here, you become accountable. Now, what is your accountability? Is it that you go into something with a partnership? Is it that you have set yourself a time deadline? Is it that if you have set a deadline, if you don't meet that deadline, you're going to let people down, you're going to lose money? Okay, so these are all things that do so many times, okay, maybe 2 or 3 days before we actually launch a product where we do something, there's a million and one things still need doing. And if I didn't make myself accountable to other JVs that have set a deadline and told people we're going to complete it by that deadline, I'd just let it slide, because it's extremely hard work. I'd rather go back and, you know, go onto Facebook, see what my mates are up to, than to complete that task. So I have to have the tasks in place, and I also have to have a time element in place as well. Otherwise, I keep putting it off, and it never actually achieves what I want to achieve. And you're never going to get perfection. Okay, far from it. So many people strive for perfection, and you know, I've not managed to accomplish it yet, ever. So again, if you have to come to a point where you launch something, you sell something to somebody, and it's not absolutely 100% perfect, you'll get a much better chance of making that sale than actually never showing them in the first place. And so many people put things off until it's perfect, and that time never ever comes. Okay, does that make sense, guys, before I move on to the next thing, or I'm moving too fast? Okay, so brilliant. Everyone's saying perfect, which is really good, because sometimes I go at a fast space, which is everyone's saying perfect, and people are saying it's not cool when I not do it, and also saying yes, productivity, brilliant. Okay, awesome. Right, so the challenge. This is the challenge that I'm going to set you. And it's a challenge now that I feel that you could quite easily do. It's whether or not you accept the challenge. Now, the set challenge is for the next, and I'm going to give you a 24-hour deadline, nothing less than that. If you have something that you want to do with regards making money for your business, and you know you want to achieve it, but you don't have the steps in place, or you're putting it off, or you just kind of, you know, it'll happen next week or whatever. In the next 24 hours, I want you to achieve that. And what I mean by that, I want you to put your actionable steps in place to achieve the goal that you want to achieve. Now, that may mean turning off Facebook. That may mean putting your mobile phone in your cupboard for the next 24 hours. But I don't want you to stop until you've achieved that goal of having those actionable steps with the time element in place, and you know what you have to achieve. Now, it may be that you've planned a date with the girls tomorrow. It may be that you're going on a lunch. It may be that you're going out with your mates tonight. What I would say to you is that there's always going to be obstacles in your way. At some point, you have to take responsibility and say, well, hang on a minute. Okay, I've said now that I'm going to accept the challenge. I'm going to accomplish what I want to accomplish out. Even if it means sitting down with a pen and paper, writing down what you want to achieve and how you are going to get there. If that also means doing some research to achieve those steps, then so be it. What I don't want you to do is go away from this, buy another product. You know, I promote products. I'm shooting myself in front. I'm an affiliate marketer. I'll email you when I think something's right and I recommend something. But at the moment, do you know if that software, that product, that training program is actually the right direction that you want to go into? Or is it that you've seen a person has actually achieved something with it and you're thinking, well, maybe that's the answer that I'm looking for. Maybe that's that one thing that I need. With DropMock, we're so proud of it. You now have a platform where you can create, stunning templates and use that in your marketing. You can sell the template if you're in the if you're in the members club. You can sell those. You can use the editor if you've got the editor. This is a tool that is going to never expire. It's evergreen. You can never say never, but it's evergreen. You can use it for whatever path you go down because you can create that marketing material with the software at the touch of a button. But what are you putting off? What have you been putting off for days, for weeks, for years? Can you actually just set a bit of time now and actually achieve it? And you're not going to achieve making what you want to make the goal overnight. But if you don't have the plan in place, if you don't have the actionable steps, and I keep repeating myself because it's very, very important, if you don't have that, how are you going to move in the right direction to achieve that? How do you know if you're getting closer to that goal? Are you going to keep taking your chances? Are you going to keep going from one thing to other, hoping that something will stick? Yeah, there's potential it may stick, but I'd rather be in charge of my own destiny. I'd rather be in charge of knowing exactly where I'm going to go and how I'm going to get it. And it's not going to be easy. Okay? It's going to be a rough path. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to keep banging your head against that brick wall. But if you continue along those actionable steps, you will eventually get there. And you'll then realize the importance of knowing how to make the sale than actually doing the sale. Okay? So this is the big thing. So, question, chat box. Do you accept the challenge? Yes or no? Simple. Just put in the chat now if you accept the challenge. Okay. Brilliant. This is exactly what we want to see. I'm good at following actual steps, not coming, okay, Douglas, okay. Yes. Awesome. I've been doing the same for several days. Brilliant. That exactly. Apps have been holding me back, but can accept challenge now. Okay, David, that's fine. Brilliant. That's all I wanted to hear. That has made my evening. Right, so we've accepted the challenge. So, where do you start? And again, this is the big thing. Where do I start? Am I selling physical products? Am I selling digital products? Am I selling DropMock? Am I selling the images from that to my clients or potential clients? Where do I start? With anything, it should be research. We should be researching our customers. We should be researching their needs and their wants. We should be researching how is the best way to reach them. What platform are they on? Are they on Facebook? Are they predominantly on Twitter? Are they predominantly on Instagram? What is the age group? Now, there's loads of ways that we can do research. We can do it within Facebook, and I'm going to show you that now. And some of you will have seen this the training slightly, but we start with research. We write down about our customer and about what we can provide them and how do we get what we're providing them, that product or that service, in front of them. And that's the important thing. So, one thing that so many people miss out as well, at some point or another, you're going to need traffic. Okay, you could have the best product, the best service in the world. You could have the best service for clients, but unless they see it, you ain't going to make a sale. Exactly like a shop, bricks and mortars type shop. If people do not walk past the front of that shop, then they're never going to buy a product. So we have so many of the end products. We have the software, we have the service, we have all this, but how do we get the clients to actually see it, the potential customers to actually buy it? Okay, at some point or another we are going to have to learn a traffic platform, or maybe even cold calling, people to people on phone calls. But at some point we have to show what we have to the people. Now, that could be through email marketing. If you have an email list, it becomes a lot easier, but I understand that not everyone has an email list. So do we want to grow that email list? Do we want to give something away for free to get people in? Do we want to go after the freebie seekers? Do we want to create a course? What can we do if you've got the DropMock, and if you've got the developers' rights in the in the Elite Members Club? You could actually provide a mock-up for free. You could show them, you could send it to that business and show them what you could potentially do. If we don't have any emails, we can do paid traffic. I'm going to talk a little bit about paid traffic on this one because that's where I learned my trade with paid traffic in Facebook, and that's why it's very easy. Organic traffic. Do I have a blog? Am I getting hits? Are people coming back to my blog time and time again? The big difference between paid traffic and organic traffic: paid traffic will get you to your destination a lot quicker than organic traffic, but they're both as good as each other if you obviously get a good following on your blog, and both of them have pros and cons. Or is it your Facebook page? Are you getting people interested in your Facebook page? Are you advertising mock-ups on your Facebook page? Are you getting your friends and family to start the ball rolling and to get organic traffic? Solo ads, I've put that there. I'm not a big fan of solo ads, never have been. Never had any success, but I do appreciate some people do solo ads. And again, I've just put that. Are you going to hold a webinar? Okay, could you get a sign up on Facebook? Could you show something and actually get people to actually listen to what you've got to say? One big thing with all that, a lot of the time we look for ideas to sell. Now, the best ideas are the ones that we are passionate about, the one that we have an interest in, the one that we know a lot about, and they're the easiest ones to try to create a course around, to try to sell as a market leader in that area. However, as an affiliate marketer, if you're promoting products as an affiliate marketer, you just need to be able to know where to target the customer. Okay, you don't have to deal with any product, you don't have to do anything like that. So again, this works. So paid traffic, let's talk a little bit about paid traffic, and let's go into Facebook and show you a little bit of an insight in how I would do paid traffic. Okay, so let me show you with Facebook. Let me just get some questions. A quick drink of water, guys. Okay. I love the Masterfib ads. I do solo ads. Okay. I started with Facebook ads, but email sent in your things. I use a very good traffic. Okay, right. So everyone's keeping up to date so far. That's fantastic. So let me just quickly go over to my Facebook. Now, what I want to do in my Facebook is I'm just going to start with the main one. I'm not going to go and actually start with my business account. So anybody can do this. We go to Ads Manager. Okay, and I'll try to put it in relation to what we all know. Okay, and I'm going to go to, and this is one of my Ads Manager's accounts, and it changes all the time in here. I'm going to Audience Insights. And this is for the guys who don't nothing about Facebook marketing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm going to go to everyone on Facebook and show you how we would do a little bit of research. Okay, and in here, say for instance, I've done the GoPro one before, so we're going to do Tony Robbins on this. Everybody knows Tony Robbins. He's an influential speaker. He's world renowned. Let's say for instance, I had a course similar to what the people who like Tony Robbins actually, I wanted to sell them. So can I target Tony Robbins on Facebook? So I'm just going to go over it into interests. I'm going to type in Tony Robbins. Okay, and I can target Tony Robbins, and it's showing me that I have an audience in the US. Let me just increase my screen size, guys, so you can see it a lot better. Okay, so it's showing me here the demographics that I have 2 to 2.5 million people that I can target in Facebook ads who are interested in Tony Robbins. Now on this page, I can look at the page likes to see what the pages are, to see if there's any kind of things that stick out which I could target as well. And we've got different things here, like different books that we could target. Mark Cuban, Success Magazine, Gary, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his surname, but as you can see, all these are kind of similar to what we were. we go over to Tony's page as well, we can see that there's 2.2 million, okay, of people who like Tony Robbins. As you can see, this is his page because it's a verified page because I've got this blue mark on here. Now, what I can do with that is I could simply set up a Facebook ad by going to create ad. I could set up my DropMock image with, let's say, I don't know, a software or a training program that I wanted to sell in a mock-up. I could create a Facebook ad around that, and then I could target Tony Robbins, and I could take my chances. Okay, 2.2 million to 2.5 million is a massive market. Massive. So I tried to bring that down. I tried to look at ways I could bring that down. Now, one of the ways that we could do this, and I have shown this on a call before, but still people keep asking me to show it, so I am going to show it one more time. Okay, I could now do Control and U. Okay, and this is recorded, ladies and gents, so in fact that was a bit too in your face, isn't it? Let me just go back down. Let me just go back down a little bit. It's a bit too much in your face. Okay, so I've gone Control and U. Let me just go to reset to default. It's just taking a little bit of time. There we are. And then I'm going to go to Control and F. Okay, and now what I want to do is find this page ID. Let's click. And as you can see, I've got a page ID here. And again, there's other ways of finding the page ID, but this is a very quick way of doing it if you were doing a bit of research and to target somebody and also people that you know anything about. I'm going to copy that. Okay, I'm going to take this URL, and I'll give you this URL, don't worry about it. I'm just going to put in the number here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this, copy, and go over. I'm going to paste this in here. Okay, now what this is going to do, this is going to bring me back some people that I didn't know. Okay, now I've done this before with GoPro. I've shown people that what a lot of people will do is they will target Tony Robbins because he's a public figure and everybody knows Tony. Now the bad thing about that is that everybody who's trying to sell the same thing will go after the main people. So anybody who is trying to sell a GoPro, what I've shown in the past, a kind of something that goes with GoPro, they would target GoPro. Where you would try and find people who were similar to Tony who weren't well known. Okay, it's the same as if you were doing any golfing products. Let's say, for instance, Tiger Woods. Everybody in the world knows Tiger Woods, but do they know somebody who's number 50th in the world? But you could still target them on Facebook, have a smaller audience, but not only have a smaller audience, actually speak their language, and anybody who actually likes the people who aren't just, let's say, a figure in the public eye who they may not know much about, but they realize that everybody likes them, so everybody starts to like that page because they're kind of somebody who's fashionable at that time. Like Tiger Woods, the vast majority of people who like Tiger Woods don't know anything about golf. They just know that Tiger Woods is an amazing sports star, or he was an amazing golfer, and he's at the top of his game. He's sponsored by Nike, but they're not passionate about golf. Now, we want the people who are passionate about golf, the ones who follow golf, are the ones who are passionate about, let's say, GoPro cameras, but don't just like it because it's the in thing to like at that time. The same with Tony Robbins. We don't just want people who like Tony Robbins because he's the in person, other people are doing it, they're kind of trendy. We want the people who aren't known as well, but the people who do like these people are also interested in those products or those services, but even more so because they're passionate and they know the guys who aren't as famous as the main guys. So let's say, for instance, let's just pick one. Okay, and listen, no disrespect to anybody on the call. No, I don't know these people, so I do apologize, but I'm sure they're very famous in their own rights. So let's choose Les Brown. Let's go to Audience Insights. Let's just get rid of Tony Robbins. And let's just put in Les Brown. Can I target Les Brown? Okay, you can see I've got Les Brown speaker there. And as you can see now, I brought that down to 1 million to 1.5 million. And this is the way that I would try to find a market of the people who are interested in the product or the service, but who weren't just trendsetters going after the trend, following the masses, but who are actually passionate about that certain subject, about that certain product, about that certain service. Okay, and that's the way that I would kind of do and formulate my kind of research. You can put in here affiliate marketers, you can put in here, let's say, blog. Okay, so even before I'd set my ads up to actually see if I could target them or do the ad, I'd look to see whether I can target that person. Have you got blogger, video blogs, you know, so there's people who are looking for mock-ups, who are people looking for mock-ups, people who are into blogs, people who are into WordPress, people who have websites, people who have sales pages, people who want to drop on lead pages. You know, again, think outside the box of the people that would want mock-ups and how can we target them? How can we actually go where other people aren't going and actually get cheaper clicks and actually get not as much competition, because not everybody's going after that audience for what I want to sell them. Does that make sense? I know this sometimes confuses people. Okay. Okay, so Anne knows all of them. Okay, yeah, he probably is. Okay, so everyone's saying thing. It is recorded. Brilliant. Perfect sense. Cool. That's what we want to hear. And as you can see, were we on this one? Yep, the challenge. We got to here. Okay. So, and with regards Facebook, that's what I learned. I did Facebook marketing. I still do Facebook marketing. You'll see me do retargeting. And if you're in the group, guys, if you're in the club, I'll start to drop more case studies in there about how I do Facebook marketing, how I do my research, how I get the results back that I get. We're regularly getting, I mean, the first ever case study I did, we got a 1200% ROI. We're consistently hitting large numbers all through Facebook, and I'm going to start to share that with you in the group. So again, that is an amazing reason to be in the group. Okay, so what we're also going to do with regards not only Facebook, we're going to talk a lot about in the group Instagram and how to use the platform, how to build up that kind of following, and then how to lead on to sales of that. You know, what's big at the moment, Pinterest, Instagram, are very, very heavy on images. Okay, so I'm going to get that. Right, okay, so the future of DropMock and where we're going to go. We're going to go in we're going to go big. We're going to go big with DropMock. DropMock is going nowhere. DropMock now is the flagship software of Lead 7. I've made a commitment to not only the platform to grow it, but I've also made a commitment to the customers, to the members, which is you. And I'm going to be accountable for that. Okay, I'm in the Facebook group. I'm very accessible. I don't always get everything right, far from it, but we will always try to correct anything that we don't get right. We have the blog for DropMock. Okay, that's going to be quite heavy now with regards to content that's going to be on blog. If you've not got the blog as well, I would say head over. I'll just drop the link in there. And what we'll also do, guys, for anybody, we will, because we've seen a lot of people about the upgrade, we will drop the links in if you want to get those on the line. That's the only link that I'll drop on this. But if you've not got the blog, I'd say go over, especially the last two blogs that we have done. It's not loaded again, so there's still something wrong with that. We have to refresh it. Right, I need to look into that. But right, for some reason it's not loading properly. But there's two posts that we've just put up, and I'll get those out to you. Okay, but that's the blog. We've just done an Instagram one. Guys, team, if you can see this, can you just go and check the blog why it's not loading correctly? So for some reason the blog is not loading correctly. Oh, there we are. So you may have to refresh it. We've done an Instagram blog. We've talked about DropMock. We're also showing you behind the scenes look. And I know a lot of you have seen the blog, but again, sign up to that and we're going to have more and more stuff going into there. We already know now exactly where we're going to go with the mock-ups. We're getting amazing feedback by our customers. We know our next, at least I'd say, go as far as 6 months plans of what we're going to put into the platform. Yeah, team, can we put in, a lot of people are asking for those links. Can you just put in the links, guys, just while I'm talking, so people can, if they want to, just do that. Cool. So yeah, what we're going to do also with regards, we've got a lot more coming, like you've seen, the sketch, and for anybody who's just come onto the call, okay, this is the sketch facility that we have now. People have asked about the sketch one more time. I'll show you one more time the sketch. So all you're going to do is simply click on the sketch, upload the image, choose an image that you want, okay, crop and save, and all you're going to do and can you see there where we created a thingy? Okay, and that's just done with the touch of the button. Okay, so we don't have to do anything else, you just simply drop in the image and there we are. So that's what we've got with the sketch. And again, yeah, we aren't going anywhere fast. We've got so many more ideas of where we went to take DropMock. The software works. It works amazingly well. Okay, it's a case of you use the software, you put in what you want, it creates the template that you want to be able to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to say is now is that I'm going to answer some Q&A sessions. A lot of people are asking for the upgrade links, etc. We will drop those on the call, but by all means just take them, look at the software, come in the members group, for sure come in the members group. It's an amazing place to be in, and it's something that I feel that we're giving so much value into that. If anybody's not got the link, that's on there now, and what we're also going to do is we're going to close the launch of DropMock. So congratulations for everybody who's in. We'll also keep it open for the reseller, but the prices are going to go up with regards to what we're doing. So if you wanted to, the links are there, to upgrade, to come into the actual members. Once you get into the members area, guys, it's important that you apply to come into the Facebook group. Because it's a closed group, we have to approve you. Once you apply, we approve you to come into the group, and then you are in the group. So ensure, because that's where a lot of the value is being provided as well in the Facebook group, not only by me, but like I said, by its amazing members in the software. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add actual, we put the resale and we shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. Okay, I'm going to answer some questions. It is, Anthony. Why isn't the blog integrating the DropMock panel? Yeah, if you go, Anthony, if you go into goodies, you'll see the blog. Okay, so you'll see bonuses and you'll see the blog. If you can see my screen now, it's integrated there. Okay, no problem. Like I said, I'm here now to answer any questions. I haven't answered every single one because of that. But yeah, my image is the exact same as Suzanne, but when importing a DropMock, has to crop again. This happens quite regularly. David, can you send us a support ticket in about that, please? And we will try to sort it out. We'll look into it and see what the problem is. Yes, Cameron, the Elite is the best one to use in your marking. No problem. Okay. Any questions coming in? Please, please, please do ask them. If it's anything to do now with you, if you want to have a rant at me, if you have a rant at me, then do it, and I'll answer the question. I won't shy away from it. I'll meet it head on. So I have a big problem with the sheet mock-up. The proportions 750 are not the same as we have to do a t-shirt selling site, so my designs will be cropped. Okay, Thomas, again, let us know. Are you in the members club? If you're in the members club, you have an influence on what we put in there. If you're in the members club, if you're not, just let us know if you're having problems, we can try to fix it. Yes, Michael, there will be a recording on this. Yes, Linda, we will. The question that you just asked then, yes. Okay, sometimes the grab the URL feature doesn't work. Okay, full of shade. If for some reason that may be to do with something being blocked from the other end, like for instance, Facebook won't allow you to use that and grab the Facebook, because what it sees it as kind of a bot. But if you use 90% will, but there are some that won't allow you to screen grab. Okay, could you do a web page copy and drop a pic into it? Could you? Yes, Chipsendale, no problem. Okay, Lisa, we will approve you. Where do we find the EMC and the editor on our DropMock? Lisa, your account will automatically be upgraded. And that will then show in your software. So when you go into the software, you'll have access to all the templates and you'll have access to the editor as well. Yes, Cameron, commissions are paid after 30 days. Yes, Pierre, we host everything for you. No, Michael, it's only for the Elite Members Club, which is the first upgrade, the Facebook page for all DropMock clients. The Facebook group is for all the Facebook group is only for the Elite Members Club. Yeah, Kevin will approve that. Okay, thank you so much, Amanda. Lisa, if you go into the software, can you access to every single mock-up? If you have access to every single mock-up, then that means that you have access to the Elite Members Club. And also, if you've got the image editor, when you click on Add Text, you will be able to go over to the image editor. Okay. Okay, Lisa, we'll help you out. No problem. We know 100% we'll help you out. No problem at all. Guys, can you just give Lisa the support desk link so we can ensure that we help her, so she doesn't go off the call without the link? Yes, Adam. Yes, Adam. There is. Adam's just asked, is there a list of mock-up images that will be coming in the future? Will there be objects like bottles, cans, spheres? Yes, there will, Adam. And that's a very, very good point that you've done. We will keep you up to date, okay? We will let you know exactly what's coming into the members area, so you are fully aware of it. What will also happen is that they'll come in with a new tag, so you know exactly that you get your full complement of 30 images. I use Photoshop Plus. Am I able to purchase the DropMock Editor at this time? Yes, Cameron, you can. The link's in the chat there. No, you can't upload your own background for DropMock, Maria. Yes, it's delayed for 30 days, the reseller. Yes, it is. No problem, Patrick. Thank you for coming. Can we create our own drop image template? I'm not sure, to be honest, what that means. Can we get our drop image template? I'm not sure that, Chips and Dale. Since the resale license is yearly, is it selling 1,000 members just total for that year? Yes, Rob, there are more dogs, and at the moment we don't have cats. I'll be 100% honest with you. We've got a lot more dogs coming in different places. Cats has been a little bit difficult. The tricky buggers, cats, but we are trying. API, don't see a user in templates either. Okay, Lisa, we'll definitely help you out. No, there's no way we can add your own mock-up templates, Lisa, because it's not just a case of adding the template. We have to do the kind of calculations behind, measuring everything, getting the script right. There's so much goes into it. It isn't just a case of adding an image and it working. There's a lot that goes into it with the software. Yes, there'll be more t-shirts coming in as well, Lisa, and we're just trying to now get it so we have darker colours. We're just struggling on one part, but we are confident we'll get there. Yeah, so for Lashaded, I apologise for saying your name wrong. Yes, with the URL grabber, some platforms like Facebook won't allow it, okay, because it's kind of going over to its platform and actually taking a screenshot of it, and it'll block it. But places, 90% of websites do allow it, like YouTube. There's very, very few and far between that don't like it, but Facebook, for one, doesn't allow it. Okay. I also need the back of iPhones for product mockups. Okay, Janet, we'll look into that for sure. So resell 1K members every year. No, every year, Anne. Every year. Okay, Jerry, what Facebook doesn't allow is, if you look at the software, I'm just going to go and grab one of these. Okay, so when you drop an image in the new ones, you can use this image, or you can grab the image from a URL. Let's say, for instance, I was going to go over to my YouTube channel. Okay. And then what I'd do is I'd simply drop this in, the website URL, and this is for all the upgrades. I grab the image. Okay, and what it does, it goes over to the software, it goes over to the platform, and it grabs a screenshot of that. It takes an image and then it brings it back into the platform and actually adds it to the mock-up. But we're just going to test this now. So as you can see, it's grabbed it. Let's see if it comes into it. It's just taking a little bit of time, so this may not work. So this may be what you're on about, Poshdale. So okay, as you can see, then it took a screenshot of that. Okay, so the billboard isn't ideal for that, but some people like Facebook or something like that, it won't allow you to do that. But as you can see, it's took a full shot of my YouTube channel from there. Hope that made sense. Okay. Can you present a live image in the big frame? With regards video, Julie, yes you can. Okay, and we actually do show you how to do that in the members club in the Facebook group. Okay. So I did sign up for the monthly captions, and is this including my? Yes, Anthony, it's included. Yes, it is included. Okay. Right, let me just go back and answer these questions. Okay, Julie, if you're elite, then yeah, you'd need to be elite members club to come into the Facebook group. Okay, we went through the different memberships right at the beginning of this. Okay. Martin, you can run video in the mock-ups, yeah. Not live streaming at the moment. I don't think we've mastered that one, but we can at the moment run video in the mock-ups, yeah. No, basically, Christina, no, it's not with regards to the elite. You've been members club to come into the group, but you can still add video to your elite mock-ups. Okay, we will try to get some training out for you for that. Okay. Did you address the size in user not working? No, Jerry, I haven't been aware of that. All I know is that I connect my user account and then I use the actual what's the word that I should use? It uses the technology of I type in a word, it searches that word for the appropriate template and it brings it back in. If you're struggling with some kind of resizing, let us know via support and we'll look into it. Christina, to belong to the club, I think the staff have just put in, the team have just put in the link to upgrade. If you've not got the members, then you can have that. Team, can you just give Christina that to look at? Yeah, okay. So Michael, is there a specific day? We will generally work on 30 days from the launch period. So for instance, we will work on the 30-day cycle that we launched this on the 10th, I think it was. So we will look around the 10th, give or take a few days. So every day, every 30 days it will work. Okay, Ken, we'll give you, can you give Ken, guys, the membership group for Facebook, please? Oh, what he needs to do. Okay. Doug, you're going to keep, basically what happens there, Doug, is that we wouldn't be able to do that because the only way that you would be able to keep those is they are in the DropMock cloud. So what would happen though, we reduce you to the elite member. Okay, so it's advisable to actually create, whatever you create, get it downloaded if you know that's what's going to happen. Yeah, Kevin, the reseller is for people who, and we actually did say that we were we ran out the reseller, but well, we've met our quota with the reseller, so that link shouldn't have been put in really, but I've seen that it's been put in chat, so I will let it slide for this one, but we will take it away after this webinar. Is a reseller and the JV Suite affiliate link the same thing? Yes, basically you would become an affiliate for the software and get 100% commissions. Okay. Guys, I'm conscious as well that it's been over an hour, so anybody who is dropping off the call, I would say thank you so much for attending. Like I said, we aren't pushing anything else. What we're saying is if you want to upgrade your accounts to come in, please take the links with you, but if not, I'm so happy that you're using the software. This is the amazing thing, that people actually use the software. Okay, they use the software and they get a massive benefit from doing it. It isn't a software that I want you to take and never use, and the results that people are getting and achieving is really, really good to see. So anybody who is dropping off the call, because I've been on for more than an hour, thank you for attending, thank you for listening to what I've got to say, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to stay here as well. I'll send the webinar replay out, Mikey. I'll send it out once we've rendered it. After this call, I'll send it out. Thank you, Lisa. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Martin. I'm getting clicks to a webinar from a mock-up on Facebook. Ian, that is the kind of success story we love. Okay, so please let us know about that in support. Thank you, Flashad. Great. Thank you, Raman. Thank you, Maria. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, definitely, Amanda. For sure, you need to get into it properly. For sure, for sure, for sure. And we'll help you along the way. You know, if you need any help, we're always here. Okay. Yep, we've just put it. We've just put in the. If you look in the group chat, guys, before you go, for those people who are asking for links, the links are there. Okay. And the MCU bit is the Elite Members Club user, Christina. The Elite Members Club gives you the ability to be able to use the templates for... listen, what I will do, I'll type what I'll do. Just wait there 2 seconds. Let me go back to show you exactly what you get with each member, because I don't want anybody to be under any confusion. Right, let me just go back up to the beginning so you know exactly. Oh. Okay, so let me begin by the beginning. So the Elite account, now this was the first part of the software that you got access to. The Elite account gives you 40 templates. Okay, we've given you 10 extra in the software. We were only giving 30, but we'll give 10 as a kind of an unannounced bonus. We give you unlimited downloads with the Elite account. We also give you HD downloads. We also give you no watermark. The watermark though is at the beginning, but it's not there when you download the software. And we give you the software so you can create these templates time and time again in different mockups. Okay, that is the Elite. So if anybody who's bought the main software, that is what you get. What you get then with the Elite Members Club or the DropMock Design Club is everything in the main. You get 110 new mockups. You get 30 new mockups every single month. You get the DropMock URL grabber, which I just showed there. You get the DropMock storage, so it's a cloud storage on the platform. You get access to the exclusive Facebook group membership, and you also get the DropMock developers rights. Okay, that is in the link in the chat. That is called lead7.com/DropMock Upgrade. Okay. The editor, and this is some of what we're getting back from the software, or should I say the testimonials from the people in there, and I won't go through that too much, but with the DropMock editor, you get the editor to be able to add all the different features within the software, so text, stickers, effects, frames, changing things like the saturation, you can draw on there, and that's the image editor. So that is what you've seen also in the chat, which is DropMock editor. So it's lead7.com/DropMock editor. Now the reseller, what I just talked about, is it basically allows you to become a reseller of DropMock and get 100% commissions. I've just been informed that it was the 197 that we've actually sold out on, so we still have a few of the resellers at 497. But again, you know, this is for people who can sell the software, and again we set you to 100% commissions. We give you your own bonus pages with your image on, with your name on if you wanted it, and the bonuses. We can even do things like giving you webinar slides, swipes. These are all things that we can give to you. But again, that's for people who want to sell the software. With the DropMock Design Club, you can get the developers rights, which allow you to sell the images that you create. You can use them for yourself and you can use them for your clients. Hopefully that made sense. Okay. So can you use the DropMock and use it as artwork on your t-shirts to sell? Do you need to buy a license to use the artwork to sell? No, you don't, Lisa. You can sell the t-shirts. That's fine, Bradley. No problem at all. That's absolutely fine. Okay. No problem at all, Bradley. That's why we always say, you know, you should get in early doors with that. But I appreciate you looking anyway, mate. I really do appreciate it. Okay, any more questions coming in? No, okay. Then what I'm going to do is, can you add Boo's background? Yeah, Kevin, you can do that. No problem at all. and use it as artwork on your, can you use a DropMock? Christina, it's going to be the same. In fact, it's going to go up. Yes, we're going to use books. We're going to have books in there soon. Yes, we are. Thank you, David. No problem at all. I'm going to read Lisa's question again because I may have read that wrong. Let me just read that again, Lisa. Can you use the DropMock and use... Oh, sorry, it keeps moving because more questions keep coming in. Can you use a DropMock and use it as artwork on your t-shirts to sell? You can use the t-shirts. You can use the t-shirts. Yeah, of course you can, to sell your artwork. So you can put your artwork on the t-shirts and then sell the t-shirts. Sell the designs of the t-shirt. Yes, you can do that. No, you don't. If you've got the upgrade, Lisa, which I think you have, you've said you have the developer's rights. No problem, Annette. No problem at all. Okay. Yeah, so Michael, the actual catalogue is actually being able to log them in. So you could create, so let's say, 10 mock-ups, 30 mock-ups, all of that design, of that business, and actually take them in and show them the catalogue of them. You could take a screenshot of all those images, or you could actually just log in while you're, in the office, or while you're showing them on a call and just showing this is what we could do here, this is what we could do there. So you're creating a catalogue of them. Yes, we will, Sandra. Baseball caps. Bradley, we don't have a one-time upgrade price because so many people actually do that to make a quick buck and then leave the platform alone. We are committed to the platform. We're going to grow the platform. It is still extremely, inexpensive for what you're getting with that. If you think about buying individual image with these type of, let's say these type of licenses, you wouldn't get anywhere near this. So we're extremely confident in the pricing that we have, and we think it's not only fair but it's exceptional in what we're getting with that. Yes, Follow Shade, it is, yes. Mickey, the upgrade links, we put them into the chat, I think the chat box, but we'll give them you straight away. Okay, so can we just give Mickey the upgrade links, guys? Okay. Any more? The design club is $42 per month, Michael. Yeah. No problem. Is the main issue with the resizing looks like it's going to be addressed? Which main issue, Martin? But any problems you have, if we can resolve it, we would 100% do it. What I would say is that we give 30-day money-back guarantee with everything. Okay, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you try the software, if you don't like it, we have minimal refunds on the software, and people sometimes just buy and don't even know what they're buying. But it's the best received product software that we've ever done, because we've delayed it and we've delayed it and we've delayed it. We've ensured that it's, you're never going to get perfection, like I said at the beginning, but as close to it as we possibly can. But even though, we're not happy with where we're at, we are committed 110%, if you can even get that. Not only myself, but our in-house designers, our photographers, our developers, we're all singing from the same hymn sheet that we want to grow this into the biggest platform we can possibly do. And with that means extreme growth, and that's where we're going to go. No, Renata, that is a typo. Christina, it's per month. Amanda, with that you get, you can see on my screen now, if you look at my screen, that's what you get in the design club. So you get straight away 110 new mockups, you get 30 new mockups every month, you get the DropMock URL grabber, you get the DropMock storage, you get the exclusive Facebook group membership, and you get that DropMock developers rights. Okay. Michael, we will create you the funnels where it's the same price as now. So we'll try to, what we will do with everything, we'll split test it. We'll look at what you're achieving. We'll look to see where we have to change the prices, but we'll ensure that the conversions through our sales page are the highest ever. We'll have to look into that, Lisa. I don't know for sure yet whether that'll be reopened. Yes, Christina, you can. By all means, you can upgrade at a later time. I cannot guarantee the prices will be the same. In fact, they will be gone up. Somshka, you'd actually take the templates and download them to your hard drive, okay, but you're never not going to be restricted access, so you'll have access to the main. Yeah, developers' rights allows you to use the templates for you and for your clients. Okay, that's what developers means. Yes, Karen, we are sending out the webinar replay. Hopefully, Pierre, yeah, we can sort that out. Martin, can you give Karen the upgrade link as well, so she can check it out, just so she can check it out? Yes, Cameron, we can sort something like that out. Yes, developers' rights are in the upgrade, yes. Guys, I don't know if you see Karen, but she wants the link so she can check it out. Can you just give... Oh, okay, thank you. No, that's all that we've got, Ashif. Hopefully give DropMock Elite members a bit of a break for the upgrade. Okay, any more questions coming in, guys? Any more questions? Yeah, Patricia will get that to you. Guys, can you just put that in for Patricia as well, so she has that directly? If you're in the club, you can use it, Sharon, for yourself and for your clients. If you're not in the club, it's for your personal use only. Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. For our sales page, do you understand properly? Where you can provide us with your webinar slides and email swipes. Yes, we can do that, Pierre. In fact, we can give you links for that. I can give you the webinar slides. If you're going to hold a webinar, I can give you the swipes from the JV page, so you can just translate them. Chris, for which one? You're saying what's the purchase link? Which one? For the main? Yeah, I mean, I think you will have the main. That's why you're on here, but we'll put in the links there. Thank you, Christina. Really appreciate that. Thanks, Cameron. I really appreciate that, mate. You know, we try to be a little bit different to everybody else out there. Okay, we'll put in the support link here. If you go into the software here, you'll actually see a direct link to our support. Let me just show you very, very quickly, mate. So if you go in here, if you go to you'll see the training videos. Okay, which goes through that, and you'll also see a direct link to the support. Okay, in the software that is as well. So we ensure that you have a direct link to us via the software. Okay. Brilliant, Annette. Yeah, I'm play around with the sketch ones as well. I love this. I love the sketch ones. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. We've been on for an hour and 40. Does user integration only work with version 2? I think so, Lewis. I think I could be wrong. We have version 2, so I do not know. Just simply try it. I think it should be the same for both. Bob, you can't at the moment. Okay, we just need to keep your exact one on file, but we will ensure that we don't lose that. But you can't at the moment. Okay, Lewis. Well, let us know the problems that you have, and then we can try to talk to the Usign guys and ensure that you basically have your problem resolved. Thank you, Oshif. Thank you. Okay, so I am going to, unless you've got an urgent question, please do now. Thank you, Cameron. Yeah, definitely the challenge. Yeah, Christina, Eve will give you a support link, but it's also in the software. Thank you again, Amanda. Really appreciate you coming, and you enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. Right, so we're just going to give Christina the support link. If anybody wants anything before we go off the call, please let me know now. Karen, thank you so much. Lisa, thank you so much. Ian, cheers, buddy. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you, Julie. Okay, can I show you on the screen with the editor? Yeah, of course I can. So if you come into the software, Lisa, if you would choose a mock-up, let's say for instance, let's choose one of the dog ones so you can see this working in action. So if we choose the dog one, and it works for anyone, this is exactly the same. So you put in your mock-up, okay, I have an upload an image, use an image, so let's say for instance I could get a use an image and basically go back over to Usign and connect that way, or I can put in a website URL. But let's just upload an image. Let's just put in this penguin. Okay. Okay, I can change the size of this very easily by going upwards and down with the scroll button. Okay, so I'll make that right. Crop and save. Then once I've created the image, Lisa, so the image is created now, I've got that. All I'm going to do here, you can see at the middle, it says add text effect. Click on that. I choose the image that I want to take in. Click that, as so. And then I'm in the image editor. Okay, did that make sense? Lisa, just let me know that you're okay with that. Cool, brilliant. Thank you, Lisa. Michael, it really is the quality of the image. To be honest with you, basically the image in standard definition and high definition, standard definition is just as good to use in your marketing. High definition, you know, and again, you could offer that to your clients. You could offer them a standard definition and you could offer them a high definition image because you get both. So again, it's just on the quality of the image. It's a lot sharper, a lot higher definition, obviously. So it's entirely up to you. Basically, Lisa, when you go into the software, so Lisa's asked, when do we know that monthly members, sorry, the extra images have come into the software? So if you look at the software now, when you come in, you will see that you have access to every single image because you're an elite member. Okay, so every single image that you're coming. Now, again, you know, to be completely transparent and allow you to know exactly when new images are coming into the software, and you've got exactly 30, you'll see at the top left of here, as you can see, we put 10 new in for you, everybody today, and we branded them with the word new. Okay, as you can see, new. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're the new ones. When the next 30 come in, they'll be all branded with new, and these will then, obviously this branding will remove from here. So you know exactly where you are, you know exactly what you're getting, you know that we haven't given you 29, we've said 30, and it keeps it fully up to date, again, the software. Okay. Jerry, to be honest with you, with regards, what I do, Jerry, let me just choose one, let's see what we can get here. Okay, I'm just going to use this. Again, in Usign gives you the ability to be able to create the image at the exact size. So as you can see here, on each image, it gives you the size of the perfect image to drop in here. But let's say, for instance, I get a Usign image, let's say, and you know, some of these will be too big, okay, because they're created too big, but I'd simply crop it, or I'd just shrink it and change it around and just play around. But as you can see, this image again is too big for what I want, so I'd have to create the image at the correct size. But if I were a little bit off, a little bit closer, I could use this very easily to get it right, okay, and get what I need in. But just be aware, the image that I create in Usign, it has to be kind of similar to the aspects that I want to go in here, but I can play around with it and get it to virtually where I want and just simply crop and save. But again, there are kind of limitations. The correct image for this is 517 by 925. If I do a 2400 by 1200, you know, I'm not going to be able to get it in the best possible light. Carl, you would take them with you, so basically you would download them to your hard drive. Okay. No, elite members, Christina, will give the 40. Okay, Jerry, we may need to look into that then. We'll look at that, Jerry. Okay, can you open a support ticket? If it's not working that way, we can look into that, mate. Okay. Yes, they're still in DropMock as templates, Carl. Okay, right. I'm going to now close the webinar. Thank you, Jerry. I really appreciate you saying that. Like I said, it is a passion of ours. You'll start to see that, and you'll start to see that in the group. For everybody, you know, if you start to use it and you know the results you get from it, please let us know. We want to kind of know your success stories, because there's nothing better, you know, because it is something that people use, which is phenomenal. Really is. Okay, Cecil, let me look. What does it mean? Oh, okay, yeah. So if it has, basically, if you look at your images, okay, and if it has a tick, that means you have access to that image. That means you are, if you're in the elite members club, you have 130. If you're in the normal club, the elite, just elite software, you'd only have 40. So if it's a plus, it means that you can't have access to that. You can still use it. You could see what it would look as a mock-up, but you won't be able to download it. So that's what it means. So it lets you know by looking at it at a glance which ones you can actually use. Not at the moment, John Luke, is the way to rotate pictures to fit some of the angles in mock-ups. Not really, but video BSDS. But if you have something, John Luke, and you think you have a recommendation, by all means let us know about it. Okay guys, I'm definitely going to close now. So again, thank you so much. If there's anything else very important coming in, thank you, Bonnie. I really appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, last 30 seconds. If there's something you need to tell me, please let me know. Are there exclusive bonuses through Lee? Yes, Chris, we've got exclusive bonuses that will be in the software. You go to the goodies, and that's where you get your bonuses from. Mickey, if you look into the software, you will see the support desk link. So as you can see here now, if you go into here and you get the support, so in your profile, if you look at support, that will take you a direct link to the support. Okay. The only images are with the bonuses, can't access to the others. Julie, if you're having problems accessing something, just let us know by support and we'll happily help you out and give you the correct answer. Thank you, Julie. You too as well. Thank you. Okay, so last 10 seconds. Say now or forever hold your peace. Okay, 3. Okay. How do you get the bonus images? They'll be in your account, Renata. If you go and check your account out now, you'll see that the bonus images are there. Yes. It's different for each image, Christina. If you look on each mock-up, it'll give you the sizes. So every single mock-up will give you, but you can manipulate it slightly with the crop and save tool. Okay, so you don't have to be heavily reliant on that. No problem. Okay, definitely closing this. Okay, once again, thank you so much, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon.